Balance update time. Hey, side note, was I the only one who felt weird playing regular Snap games after playing so much high voltage? Like the regular games just felt slow, right? Anyway, high voltage, fun mode. Let's get to the changes. Only numbers change, abilities remain the same, except for the last one, which I'm super excited to get to. But first,
You know what happens to a toad when it's struck by lightning?
this frustrating combo just got a little too prevalent in the meta, and War Machine is in a good place right now, so Storm gets the nerf. She goes from a 3-2 to a 4-5. See, making her cost 1 more energy essentially breaks the Storm, War Machine, Legion tempo, cause Storm and War Machine are now both at 4 cost, so you'll have to ramp Storm in with Psylocke or use Zabu. Yeah, that's fair. I think this combo was way too easy to pull off and way too frustrating to play against. Now it's no longer on curve. You can still pull it off, it just requires quite a bit more work. She does get a decent power boost though to compensate. She has, for the most part, missed the mark. I think we're seeing that while her ability is very useful, she also takes away a lot of power from her own lane. So, Misery gets a 1 power buff, she's now a 4-8.
How you like the new?
Also getting a power buff, Electro goes from a 3-2 to a 3-3. I think now with other energy generating cards in the game, Electro has fallen off a bit, so he gets a bit of love. Oof. The Dark Hawk package gets the nerf here. Rock Slide goes from a 3-3 to a 4-5. Yeah, he gets a 2 power buff to compensate for the 1 energy increase, but that makes sacrificing him to Misery so much more painful, also less efficient to use Absorbing Man on, just generally less effective with the Dark Hawk package.
The Shadow King has been manipulating my mind.
It's crazy to me that I don't see much Shadow King out in the wild, and I get it, tech cards sometimes don't feel fun and flashy, right? We neglect them because we want to shove as many combo pieces into our combo decks. Well, hey, if anything, this seems like a psychological buff. Oh, look, Shadow King got buffed, so let's use him more. When really, he should be played more based on his ability and the current meta anyway. He gets a 1 power buff going from a 2-2 to a 2-3. Claw gets a nerf here. His base stats remain the same, but his ongoing ability gets the nerf. Yes, his location to the right now has +7 power instead of +8.
I'm a really good lawyer.
Do you reckon that Daredevil fell off the map because Professor X is no longer a viable option? I think it's definitely one of the big reasons. Daredevil gets a bit of love now. He gets a 1 power buff. He's a 2-3.
Maybe you should forget that I was ever here.
Ooh, I like this change. Typhoid Mary's base stats remain the same, but her ability now reads ongoing. Your other cards here have -1 power. So what that means is your other lanes are now safe from Thyroid Mandy. You know, she was only ever in Sauron decks paired with Zero, and that archetype has fallen off quite a bit. Now with her affecting only her own lane, you can consider her in Namora decks. She activates Scar's discount. Ooh, I like the possibilities. Okay, those are the updates for today. What do you think of them? Let me know in the comments.